Howdy! Today's the PTB. So that means new survivor. We're just gonna check out new survivor and check our perks and give my first impression of it. So our first perk, Clairvoyance. There is an instinct energy in you that sees beyond your vision. Clairvoyance activates whenever you cleanse a totem. When empty-handed, hold the ability button to unlock your full aura reading potential. For up to 10 seconds you see the auras of exit gates, switches, generators, hooks, and chest within 64 meter range. Boon, Circle of Healing. A boon that offers comfort amidst the terror. Press and hold the ability button near a dull or hex totem to bless it and create a boon totem. Soft chimes ring out in a 28 meter range. Any survivor within the boon totem's range gain a 100 healing speed bonus and can heal themselves without needing a medkit. You can only bless one totem at a time. All equipped boon perks are active on your boon totem. Boon Shadow Step. A boon that conceals the truth. Press and hold the ability button near a dull or hex totem to bless it and create a boon totem. Soft chimes ring in a 28 meter range. Any survivor within the boon totem's range will have their scratch marks and auras hidden to the killer. The effect is for 4 seconds after leaving the boon totem's range. You can only bless one totem at a time. All equipped boon perks are active on your boon totem. Alright. Well, so far, boons aren't as bad as I thought they'd be. So these are pretty decent. The survivor looks nice as well. I like that she has tattoos and is kind of unique to the others. But yeah. Let's see all the killer add-on changes and I'll see you then. As you can see, some are messed up because I have a special texture. But yeah. The first one I got changed. Trapper Gloves. Increase bear trap setting speed by 30%. This used to be for 20%. So it got a slight buff. Wax Break. Increase the time required to rescue a survivor or attempt escape from bear trap by 33%. This used to moderately reduce the chance of escaping a bear trap. Trapper Bag. Start with one extra bear trap. Allows transportation of one extra bear trap as well. Used to be yellow, is now a green. So it used to be 2, but now, you know, because of the buff, they made it 1. Secondary Coil. Increases time required for survivors to disarm bear traps by 50%. Was 43%. That's so random. Why 43? Okay. Fastening Tools. Used to be a purple, is now a green. Increase bear traps setting speed by 50%. Increase time required to rescue a survivor or attempt escape from bear trap by 25%. Okay. Really cool. When resetting a bear trap, reveal the aura of the most recent survivor to disarm it for 5 seconds. Oh, that's kind of nutty. Like, not overpowered or something, but it's pretty decent. Like, they pop a trap, hide around a corner or something, you reset it and you see him. That's nice. And then a Trapper Sack. All bear traps are carried at the beginning of the round and of the trial instead of spawning on the map, and bear traps cannot be picked up. Okay. And I went from a brown to a purple for some reason. Bear Oil. Setting a trap is silent. Ooh. I mean, it's kind of useless, I guess. I mean, it's useful when you have like a basement set up and they don't hear you setting it. That's cool. Coffee Grind. Gain a 5% haste status effect for 5 seconds after setting it. But ooh, that's kind of nice. Makeshift Wrap. The trapper cannot be caught in his bear traps. Bear traps will be disarmed if the trapper stabs him. That's kind of nice. Yeah. It will be especially nice with Iridescent Stone, where it resets. Okay. Lengthen Jaws. When survivors escape bear trap, they are inflicted with deep wounds. Okay, I think that should just be base kit for injured survivor, but okay. This is kind of useless in my opinion. I mean, I guess it's nice for when they... It doesn't say they have to be injured though. So I guess it's kind of nice. Tension Spring. The bear trap resets 2 seconds after survivor escape from it, which is decent, alright. Next up is Reid. All Seeing. Aura reveal range decreased to 8 meters and this was 12 seconds. Okay. Now we have the Hillbilly. Death Engravings. Decreases heat generated while charging the chainsaw by 14%. That's new. And then the same one for Doom Engraving. Decreases heat generated while charging the chainsaw by 14%. Mother's Helpers. Increases chainsaw charge speed by 18% for 30 seconds after being stunned by a pellet. This used to be 12%, so that's alright. Tuned Carburetor. Increases chainsaw charge speed by 25%. This used to be 20%, so hey, that's nice. Black Grease. Increases chainsaw charge speed by 18% for 30 seconds after being blinded. That's nice. Pig House Gloves. Increases action speed by 20% when breaking pallets or walls or damaging generator. So it's an increased duration of pallet stuns by... This is really good. Oh, when a chainsaw's overheated. Okay. So it's like a built-in enduring, and that's actually pretty decent. I wonder if that stacks with enduring, like you're overheated and you just go full rage barbarian Billy. Oh, I want to try this out when it goes live. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. Next up, the nurse. They just removed the stupid you cannot blink through walls and increase the recharge time by 50%, which is fine. I think that's fine. So yeah. Now we have the shape. Myers. A Mario flower has been decreased from a yellow to a brown, which is fine. Penalty may remove the movement speed penalty. And Judith's Tombstone increases the movement speed by 9% while in Evil Within 3 is active. So they killed Burger King Myers. That's a shame. Then we have the hack. They increase the movement speed by 4.5. Which is, it used to be 2, so I think she moves now at 4.6 meters per second. Yeah, just like the rest. Okay, so she walks the same speed. First one, Bag of Gears. Increased reverse bear trap setting speed by 50%. This was 20, so that's a huge ass buff. That's really good. Makes this add-on even better than before. Creative Gears increases Jigsaw search penalty to 33. So that's a kind of a nerf. It used to be 43, but now it's 33. Okay, Temper Timer. Decreases the reverse bear trap dead timer by 20 seconds. This used to be 30 seconds, but they nerfed it, which is fine. The rule set number 2 got turned into a green from a red. So Amanda's Ladder. While crouch reveals auras of survivors within 16 meters and increases available bear traps by 3. So they removed the penalty of having 2 jigsaw boxes removed. So it means that rather than 1 and 2 rather than they have to search 2 boxes, they still have to search all 4, which is fine. John's medical file is a brown one. Increased crouch movement speed by 6%. Ooh. Razor wires. Razor wires, this one. Razor wires. Failing a jigsaw's box skill check while uninjured will injure the survivor. Ooh, that's kind of decent for an uncommon. That's nice, but missing his skill checks is not hard, so. Workshop Grease. Increases ambush charge speed by 50% and decreases ambush attack miss cooldown by 25. I think they changed it just from a brown to a yellow, which is okay. As well, increases ambush attack movement speed by 6%. Increases time to charge ambush attack by 66%. So you go faster, but it takes longer to charge. I don't know if I feel about this one. I guess it will be great with like a charge speed add-on, so... Oh well. Interlocking Razors, which got turned into a brown one. Failing a jigsaw box skill check while injured will inflict deep wounds. Oh, that's a lot better than the razor wires. Failing a skill check will inflict you with deep wounds. What if your box is ticking and you have to man? That's rough. That's really good. I think this one is, for a brown, this is really good. Jigsaw's annotated plan increases available reverse bear traps by 1. Total of 5. Increases the dead timer by 10 seconds. Whenever a generator is completed, 10 seconds is removed from the dead time of all active reverse bear traps. That is nutty. That means there should be base kits. The last bottom should be base kits, in my opinion, or some sort of that, like There's now not really any penalty for doing gens for the head is already ticking. Okay, that's cool. Jigsaw sketch. Increase available reverse bear traps by 1 when a survivor with a reverse bear trap is working on a generator. The generator's aura is revealed to you. Okay. Seems kinda useless for a purple. I don't know. I feel like the fucking green one is better. And yeah, it increases the time, but you can when a gen is completed, it removes by 10 seconds. Videotape. Used to be yellow, is now a red. Survivors begin a trial with reverse bear traps installed. So that means you have a bit bigger startup time, which is nice. And then we have the big girl of this update, the Spirit. She got a huge nerf, which I'm glad about. I don't like playing Spirit, and I don't like phasing Spirit. She's just bullshit and boring. It's like, am I standing still? Nah, I was faking it, and that's boring. Juniper Bonsai. Increases passive phasing frequency by 20%. Increases passive phasing duration by 50. I don't know what that means, I'll be honest. The dried cherry blossom. Survivors trigger kill instinct when they come within 4 meters of the spirit while she's facing. Scratch marks are no longer visible while using Yamaoka's haunting. I think that's decent actually. Yeah, I don't mind this one actually as much. I don't know what the old one was, but I think it's decent. Wakizashi Saya. During Yamaoka's haunting, use the active ability button, return to your house, can enter haunting. Which is like, you know, old faking it. You just go to a window, make the sound, and then default into and just press the button. Okay, that's cool. Model's glasses. Survivors trigger kill instinct when they come within 2 meters of the husk. And okay, so it's just a downgraded version of the dried cherry blossom. Okay. Uchiwa. Okay. I'm butchering this, but instantly recharges Yamaoka's haunting when stunned by a pallet. That's decent, I guess. Works nice with our teachable Spirit Fury. That's cool. The Furin. The face sound is heard by all survivors. Okay. So it's like the old prayer beats that they removed. The Kintsugi Teacup. Instantly recharges Yamaoka's haunting after breaking a pallet or a wall. That's pretty decent. It's a rat, so it's okay compared to the other rats. We have the Plague. Oh, the Limesteel Seal. Increases object infection duration by 20 seconds. Okay. Used to be 5 seconds, so that's a lot better. That's like a minute. That's decent actually for a brown one. A Magic Potion. Increase effectiveness of Foul Purge by 30%. Used to be 25%, that's also pretty good. Hematite Seal. Increases object infection duration by 30 seconds. Was 10 seconds, that's good. Infected Emetic. Increases the effectiveness of Foul Purge by 40%. Was 50%, so that was nerfed. Ashen Apple. Start the trial 1 additional pool of devotion already corrupted. Increase the number of pools of devotion in the trial by 1. Basically, you have more uses of your power when they cleanse. Rubbing Oil. Increases the charge rate of Foul Purge and Corrupt Purge by 50%. This used to be 100%, so it got cut in half. That's rough. The Fodi's Amulet. Increases the duration of Corrupt Purge by 20 seconds. This used to be 8 seconds, so that's a huge buff, in my opinion. Black Incense. Survivors' auras are revealed to you for 3 seconds when they vomit. This was 5 seconds, so that's also a nerf, which is fine. Because this add-on was pretty busted. If you should puke like every other second or something, so. Iridescent Seal. Corrupt Purge activates every time a gen is completed. Decreases the duration of Corrupt Purge by 20 seconds. And then you remove the speed penalty while holding your Corrupt Purge. That's nice. Prayer Tablet Fragment. Foul Purge no longer affects survivors. Increases object infection duration by 140%. Increases infection from infected objects by 100%. And increases the devious blood points by 100%. I don't know how I feel about this add-on, because it's a sort of a meme add-on. Not really, but means you have to puke on stuff for them to get infected. I don't know, it seems pretty weak. Olibanum Incense. Survivors who cleanse at violence have their auras revealed for 4 seconds. That's shit. I like the speed increasement much more. But that's now base kit, so. The Prophylactic Amulet. Decreases the number of pools of devotion in a trial by 2. Okay. Incest Ointment. Ingesting the corruption at the pool of devotion causes all survivors within a plague area to scream and reveal their locations. So this also used to be the speed add-on, but they also removed that. That's a shame. And with all the speed add-ons. That's stupid. Now she's no longer as fun. That's a lie, she's still fun. Fire Aromatic. Increases velocity of formal projectiles by 10%. I think that makes her puke faster. Or more. I'm not sure. Then we have the big boy. The other big boy. Of the chapter. McLean said fuck you in particular. Gold Creek Whiskey. Decreases terror radius by 8 meters while aiming down the sides. And they removed the movement speed penalty. Okay. Marshall's Badge. Decreases terror radius by 4 meters while aiming down sides. Remove the speed penalty as well. Iridescent Coin. Survivors speared from at least 12 meters away are inflicted with exposed for as long as they remain speared. That's a lot better because it used to be 15. But now he has a big ass terror radius. And it's like just the edge of your thingy as well. Hellshire Iron. When survivors are spared, gain undetectable, the effect persists for 10 seconds after the survivor is no longer spared. This is decent. I guess still kind of useless. I don't know what the old one was. Wall-Eyes Matchbook. Decreases Night Shroud recovery time by 2 seconds. Okay. Was 4 seconds, which is fine. Because they reduced his base recovery time from 30 to 24, so this is fine. It's actually better than the original. Also, in Dradsboek decreases Night Shroud recovery by 3 seconds. Used to be 6, still decent. And then in Chupan, decreased Night Shroud recovery time by 4 seconds. Used to be 8 seconds. Which is okay. Still all lower than the year before. And then the last one, Blight. Adrenaline Vial. Decreases time to recharge a rush token by 1 second. Increases rushing speed by 10%. Increases maximum rush tokens by 2. Increases maximum look angle while rushing by 20 degrees. Decreases turn rate while rushing by 80%. So this add-on, actually I don't mind it. It's more like a like the patch note said, a straight line dash. Like default Blight is like curving and shit. This one is just straight pinball, like bong 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 bong. And then the summoning stone, hitting survivor with lethal rush attack will call upon the entity to block pallets from being pulled down within a 60 meter radius of your location for 15 seconds, which is useless. They're just gonna run away when they get hit. So yeah, that's all the add-on changes.